Very good afternoon and welcome back to Army Grounds, Panagoda. We are here to bring you the live actions of game number 2 of the day. A little while ago, game number 1 between Berms Stars and Colombo Youngster Cricket Club worked off. Colombo Youngster prevailed as the winners, and the game number 2 between Raddoluwa Cricket Academy and Mighty Cricket Academy are just about to start. It'll be 20 overs per side, originally scheduled to be start around 2 p.m. due to the rain interruptions which got delayed substantially. Looking at the group standings, Mighty Cricket Club played one with 3 points right on top. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy haven't been able to win any matches, but both their matches been ended in no results with 2 points in the second position. And Colombo Youngsters Cricket Club, their position should be changed as they have registered their first win, and points table to be updated. Berms Stars losing their games, and one game ended in no results with just 1 point in the bottom of the table. This is Berms Trophy Cricket Tournament 2023, organized and conducted by Berms Cricket Academy. By the looks of it, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy side predominantly a young set of players. Of course, having won the toss, deciding to bowl first. Interestingly, they must have watched the previous game and how things went off, especially taken overhead conditions into consideration. Now they'll be eyeing, if in case a reduction of number of overs while they are chasing would be the ideal option, should be for them. Here's the first ball. He must have missed steps his run up, and as a result walking back once again. This is between Mighty Cricket Academy and Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, Berms Trophy Cricket Tournament 2023. 20 overs per side game, coming to you live from Army Grounds, Panagoda. Well driven, no balls to start things off. Never ideal. Not in his good rhythm. Initially, starting off, he misstepped and went back straight away, overstepping, and it'll be free hit to start things off for this lucky man. Not often you get this. Modern day cricket, you got to get your run up sorted out before the games. These are things to be learned for the youngsters. Interesting action, then go straight. Free hit. Very well utilized. A Mighty Cricket Academy played the game and won it, and they will be eyeing their second win on the trot. Like we mentioned earlier, this tournament started 9th April 2023 with a participation of 8 teams, now being reduced to just 7 teams. This game is between a Mighty Cricket Academy and Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. In swinger and finds a man in extra cover area. No balls to start things off. Conceding a boundary and picked up a wicket. Quite clearly, a very young set of boys. It is important, youngsters getting an opportunity to rub shoulders with big boys and starting things off on a right foot. Raddoluwa, having decided to bowl first, picked up a wicket. Good start.
Obi Krida Samajwe, Obi Pasale, Obi Ayatane, Krida Katitu Sidhu Kirima Sadaha, Nesi Pahasukam Sahita Gruhastha Kridanganak Tawama Hamune Natida, Esinam Me Avastava Oba Sadahamai, Sri Lanka Ve Vishalatama Gruhastha Kridanganaya, Juni Masa Tumvanada Sita, Kotikawatedi Oba Vilwen Viutai. Cricket ෆුට්බෝල්, netball, badminton ක්‍රීඩා සඳහා නවීන පහසුකම් වලින් සමන්විත මෙම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය වෙන් කරවා ගැනීමට දැන්ම අමතන්න 0111 21 19 650 075 01 Berms Indoor Sports.
This is Berms Trophy Cricket Tournament 2023. Two teams in action. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy starting things off really nicely, having won the toss, deciding to bowl first. Not an auspicious start. No ball to start things off, conceding a boundary, and very next ball coming back strongly. Always good to see this young man. Looks like he got all the right attributes to be a good fast bowler. Height, lean build, somewhat open-chested action. They got the time on their side. They can, as they move along, correct those simple things. This time slanting down the leg side, just a single, nothing more than that. Like I said, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, very young team, so expecting very high levels of fielding. Previous game, both the teams having lived up to their standards. He's expected to be very proficient in a shorter format. Berms stars in particular dropped quite a few easy catches, missed thumping opportunities, run-outs. On top of that, that was a fantastic delivery. If I'm not mistaken, this man got his shoelace loose at the moment, tightening things up as I speak. This is the first over. Chalana starting things off for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Haven't won a game. Mighty Cricket Academy on the other side played a game, had a very dominant victory. Goes in the air. Will there be someone to catch that one? In fact, that one lands beyond the boundary line for 6 runs. A little bit of a mixed bag for Chalana Pereira. In his first over, already conceded 13 runs and picked up a wicket. A very good delivery to complete the over number 1 for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. 13 runs for 1 wicket. A little bit of a drizzle as we speak. Things are in readiness to start off the over number 2 for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Bit of a mixed bag for the over number 1. Chalana Pereira picked up a wicket. No ball. Free hit taken for 4 runs and a 6. This one picked up nicely towards wide long on region for another boundary. This is fantastic start. Vishwa Bashita. His first delivery. Pitched in line with the leg stump, and dominant looking right-handed batter had no hesitation whatsoever. He straight away knew the fielders are inside the circle. Deep fielders are at deep third man region and fine leg region. This time managing to find the field at extra cover region for no run. Good comeback from Vishwa Bashita. I'm on trying to guess how many schoolboys are included in Raddoluwa Cricket Academy team, which is always very, very pleasing to see. This time off the edge. Shot of the slip fielder. Wicket keeper went on for it, but the 2 was away from him. Good comeback for Vishwa Bashita. His first delivery taken for a boundary very easily. Now he's settling into good lines and lengths. Man on strike. Ramesh Puris already 7 runs and Deshan on 4. Coming down the track in the air, fortunately falls in no man's land. 2 runs easily taken. Intentions from Mighty Cricket Academy, 2 openers, pretty clear. In fact, 2 opener and number 3 batsman. Ramidul Akmal, who's on 5, and Ramesh Puris, who's on 7. 19 runs on the board for the loss of 1 wicket behind the second over. Vishwa Bashita. Fantastic delivery, little bit of a way swing. Ramesh Puris looks like a very aggressive right-handed batsman. His intentions are pretty clear. Coming down the track, very brave. He knows these are a set of youngsters. So Mighty Cricket Academy, their intention is to put them under real pressure. This time through the gap, no stopping. Another boundary. Score moves to 23 runs with that boundary. Completes the over number 2. Mighty Cricket Club off to a rollicking start, 23 for 1. This is the team card: Chatura Kavishan, Chamadita Udayanga, Chalana Pereira, Shashi Nanjanan, Nehane Kanayaka, Siranjiva, Anjana Fernando, Akila Vihanga, Shihan Umayanga, Vishwa Bashita, and Hiruna Mihidun Kula. The team for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. And for Mighty Cricket Club, Bhushan Anushka, Ramidu Sandeep, Deshan Miranga. Wild heave towards the cow corner. Not the very smart piece of batting from Ramesh Puris. By the looks of it, both right-handed and left-handed batters out there, their intentions are pretty clear. Go for every delivery, because quite clearly they know only 2 fielders outside the 30-yard circle in fact. Deep fine leg and deep third man in place. Oh, excellent. I just mentioned it was an excellent piece of bowling, but unfortunately once again overstepping. Something this man, Kalana Pereira, should be careful of. In the second over already, second free hit. Mighty Cricket Academy ably benefiting from the mistakes of Chalana Pereira. Right at the beginning I've noticed there's a little bit of a problem in his run-up. And quite clearly he's overstepping. He will have to get this sorted out pretty quickly. Otherwise, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, having opted to bowl first, will be under huge pressure earlier on. Still the third over. Already run rate 11.08. Now here's an opportunity for Ramesh Piris to go wild. He's only managing to get it over the mid-on fielder for a single. Chalana Pereira wouldn't mind that. I'm sure in his second over got 2 more overs to go, so he should be mindful of his run up. He just cannot overstep anymore. Run rate very impressive, 10.71. Off the back foot, nicely launched away for a single. It's always good to start off their campaign with a win, and Mighty Cricket Academy having done that. They are leading the table in their particular group, and this is to strengthen that position going back-to-back wins. They lost the first wicket when the score was just 6 runs on the board. Now this partnership worth 20 runs and impressive run rate. Outside the off stump and goes over a deep point region for a huge 6. Ramesh Piris straight away knew that delivery was in his arc and free his arms. 6 more runs. The young man under huge pressure, Chalana Pereira. Already 32 runs on the board. Third over haven't been completed yet. Looks like a very big score on the cards for Mighty Cricket Academy. This time towards the leg side. 6 more runs, back-to-back sixers. This man Ramesh Piris is a real good timer. Slightly offline, onto the pads, needing no invitations. Neatly flicked that one above the boundary line for a huge 6. Ramesh Piris quickly moved up to 20 runs, just 9 deliveries, and Raddoluwa who's on 12. Both the batters very aggressive in their intent. When the onslaught is on from both the ends, young bowler like Chalana eventually under pressure completes the third over with a dot ball. 38 for 1, Mighty Cricket Academy. This is the game number 2 of the day. Looks like another huge 6. Oh yes. Perfect piece of timing. Raddoluwa joins in. 6, 6, a dot ball and a 6. For a moment, our good friend Suranga was under some danger. In fact, Paulinder. But luckily that was quite clearly away from him. Vishwabhashita. Now he too under huge pressure. Take a look at the run rate, 13.89. Going for another single. This young set of boys from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy under serious pressure now. That was firmly driven by Ramesh Piris. In fact, Ravindu Lakmal took the knee of the fielder and a little bit of discomfort. But as always, it's good to see. Walking a little gingerly, hopefully nothing serious. Deshan Mehiranga, who's on 4 when he got out. The only man to have got out. 3.2 overs done. A mighty Cricket Academy, mighty start. 45 runs on the board, still in the first power play. Run rate 13.5, very, very impressive. Now these bowlers for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy will have to do something special. They need a wicket very badly. Vishabhashtra in his second already conceded 17 runs. Once again, now stopping 4 more runs. Ramesh Piris. He looks like a very dangerous batsman. In fact, both the batters. Ramesh Piris 11 deliveries, 24 runs, and Ravindu Lakmal just 10 deliveries for 19. Wearing the jersey number 100. Will he be able to score 100 runs today? He's got just under 16 overs remaining. He's under just over 16 overs. 16 overs and 3 deliveries to be precise. Straighter onto the pads for no run. Now for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, no options but to be slipping in few decent deliveries and stem the flow of runs for Mighty Cricket Academy. They got off to a flyer, and Raddoluwa Cricket Academy will have to do something very, very special now. Picking up a wicket would just do fine. Much better delivery of the back foot, gentle push for no run. These are the kind of opportunities these youngsters would be hoping by joining their respective academies. Play under pressure. How to work your mindset when you're under tremendous pressure. This is one such moment for Raddoluwa. Oh, that was a near case. Chipped that one in the air. Diving effort. Just about few inches away from him. Fourth over completed. Mighty Cricket Academy 51 for 1.
ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඔබේ පාසලේ ඔබේ ආයතනයේ ක්‍රීඩා කටයුතු සිදු කිරීම සඳහා නේසි පහසුකම් සහිත ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණයක් තවම හමු වුණේ නැතිද? එසේනම් මේ අවස්ථාව ඔබ සඳහාමයි. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ විශාලතම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය ජූලි මාස 3 වෙනිදා සිට කෝටිකාවත්තේදී ඔබ වෙනුවෙන් විවෘතයි. ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, netball, badminton, ක්‍රීඩා සඳහා නවීන පහසුකම් වලින් සමන්විත මෙම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය වෙන් කරවා ගැනීමට දැන්ම අමතන්න. 011119 075
Now straight away, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy's keeper opting to go for spinners. Previous over yielding 13 runs, very impressive. Mighty Cricket Academy doing everything right. This pitch do provide some assistance for spinners if they prepare to bowl right lines and lengths. This time, Ravindu Lakmal picking up a single, moves to 20. Now we can see the points table is updated. Colombo youngsters with the win they have registered in the morning moved up to the first position. Mighty Cricket Club 1 game, 1 win. Very impressive net run rate 3.27 and with 3 points. Currently at the second position, but if they win this game, they will jump back to the top position. Akila Vihanga, right arm off spinner. Previous delivery was outside the off stump. Little bit of square armish action. Another single very easily taken. This is left-right combination, not helping things for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Never easy. We've seen that even in international arena, when a partnership is building with 2 batters in the middle, happens to be right-left combinations. Often world-class bowlers struggle. So it will be a struggle for these youngsters for sure. This time gets it finer. 2 runs easily taken. This young bunch of cricketers for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy pretty much rattled. Having a look at the scoreboard, 55 for the loss of 1 wicket still in the first power play. Ramidul Akmal and Ramesh Puris very aggressive in intent, looking to go after the bowling, and at the moment they haven't been able to find a solution. 55 runs on the board, current partnership 49 runs. They haven't been able to find they not come up with a solution for this problem. Looks like a big score on the cards, and as we speak, he spanked that one through cover region, getting past the inner field. 4 more runs. Current partnership eventually goes past 50 runs, 53 runs to be exact. Is over 2, yielding 8 runs already. 2 more deliveries to come. Akila Vihanga 2, feeling the pressure. Very stiff breeze blowing across the ground from left to right. It will be very, very tough for the bowlers and as well as fielders. For the batters, meantime, if they go over mid-wicket regions for a right-hander, just like that, and get past the field for another boundary. This is all too easy for Mighty Cricket Academy. 59 runs on the board. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy found helpless. Someone will have to do something very, very special. Already 12 runs off. Still a delivery to come. Akila Vihanga hoping to finish things off on a high. This time much better on a length. Defensively jabbed and completes the over number 5, 63 for the loss of 1 wicket. Ramesh Puris 27 runs off just 15 deliveries. Deshan Mihiranga, the man, got out for 4, and Ramidul Akmal looking very, very dangerous. 200% strike rate, 30 runs off just 15 deliveries, just 2 extras, 2 no balls. From that aspect, there's a positive. All they need to do is somehow break this partnership. Quicker they do, better it is for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Longer this partnership progresses, bigger the total on the board they will have to chase. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy under huge pressure. 63 runs on the board, just 5 overs completed, and run rate, look at it, 12.6. Looks like another bowling change coming up for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. This time goes finer and good piece of fielding. But the slip fielder, beg your pardon, the fielder at the short fine leg region. Anjana Fernando, the new bowler. His first delivery took for just a single, run rate 12.19 now. Ramesh Piris, who's on 27. 16 deliveries it took. Raddoluwa 30 runs of 15 deliveries. Very, very dangerous situation for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Something needs to happen, and it needs to happen right now. Much better. They will have to stick with very good lines and lengths to keep these two batters honest, to keep these two dangerous batters circumspect, because right now they do whatever they want to do, and the bowlers providing what they need. And looks like another huge six over mid-wicket region. This is outstanding batting from Ramesh Piris. He looks like a very well-seasoned campaigner. Anjana Fernando finding no answers. You can straight away spot a Raddoluwa Cricket Academy made out of plenty of young cricketers. I'm sure many of them still playing schools cricket. This time neatly dabbed away for another single. What they will have to do is they will have to cut down the boundaries, and a poor piece of fielding allowing the second run for Ramesh Piris move to 33. This partnership looks very, very threatening and dangerous. Still inside 6 overs, and they have utilized the power play overs to maximum effect. 71 runs. 12.53 is the run rate. Outstanding. If they continue to score in the same space, they would go on to score 240 runs. Still a long way away from it, and this time gets the glove and finds the boundary. Unfortunate for the bowler. He did try his best. Stepped in a bumper. Found the edge of the glove, but went all the way for a boundary. This is a huge learning curve for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Surely, whatever the result of this game, they will learn a big lesson. And dot ball to complete the over number 6, 75 for 1. Yes, the bowling for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, having decided to bowl first Chalana Pereira 1 for 28 of his 2 overs, which were very expensive, 2 overs for 23, and Akila Vihanga. His first over went for 12, and Anjana Fernando 2, conceding 12 runs. 2 extras, 75 runs on the board. Things looking ominous for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. They're probably wondering whether they have made the right decision by deciding to bowl first. The wicket looks a good one. Introduction of spinners should bring down the scoring rate. At least that's exactly what Raddoluwa Cricket Academy is expecting. This man to win for 12 runs in his first over, so he will have to do something special. I think more often than not, they've provided unnecessary opportunities by bowling 2 no balls, and straight away they have gathered the momentum. Another 6. A huge one over wide long on region. This man Ramidul Akmal, very very dangerous. Just 16 deliveries for 36 runs. If this is the way he's going to continue, a very very big total in prospect for Mighty Cricket Club. A young man Akila Vihanga. A single. Much better. Whenever they bowl fuller to this man Ramidul Akmal, he goes over the infield and found a boundary more often than not. Just 17 deliveries, 37 runs. Proper T20 batting in action. Ramesh Piris 39. Down the leg side, finds the fielder for no run. Deshan Mehranga, the man, got out for 4. Akila Vihanga now settling down to good lines and lengths. Square Ramesh to his disadvantage. This is much better. Fielder was a little wider. There was an opportunity for second run, but this man Ramesh Peer is not interested. At the moment they are dealing in boundaries, plenty of them. This over 2, 6, single, dot ball and a single. Akila Vihanga still inside his for second over and conceded 20 runs, 12.45. Still strike rate, net run rate, I beg your pardon, the run rate is above 12. Will they be able to maintain this run rate for the duration of their innings? Still under 14 overs remaining. Flighted much better. Just a single. Single to complete the over number 7 for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Mighty Cricket Academy sitting pretty, 84 for 1. The field well spread out. We can expect the number of boundaries to come down. Even though the faster bowler in operation, we got plenty of fielders in front of the square. Wide long on, deep square leg, sweeper cover. Plenty of protection down the leg side. This is good. In line with the stumps. Just a gentle little dab from Ramesh Piris for another single. Whenever a partnership like this is progressing, the bowling side got no option but to bowl tighter and tighter. That's the only way they can come back into this game, because these two batters under no trouble. You give anything fuller, they will go after you. Put anything shorter, same thing will happen. A little bit of movement and misses it all together. Ramidul Akmal. to start coming back into this game. It'll be nice to see if they can slip in few economical overs. Anjana Fernando, much better delivery. Get past the fielder. This time a better delivery, hit for a boundary. Anjana Fernando. Unfortunate, but he will have to stick with the same line and length because this man Ramidul Lakmal looks dangerous. Very well timed. Just lean on it. 90 runs on the board. As expected. Huge score on the cards. To create inroads into this game, definitely they will need to pick up a couple of more wickets. And they need to pick up a wicket right here, right now. Straight to the fielder, and who misses it altogether. This youngster's under huge pressure now. Anjana trying his best. Comparatively better second over. First over went for 12 runs. This over, 2 more deliveries remaining. Very stiff breeze blowing across the ground and hitting over mid-wicket region. For a right-hander, not gonna be easy. This is lovely cricket. Ramesh Peer is picking up another single. Now for the first time in the inning, run rate came down below 12 runs. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, if they play smart cricket, what they will have to do is not to try to do anything special. Just try their best to get few economical overs in, and eventually pressure builds up, and these two batters, one out of these two batters will make a mistake. This is all too easy. Outside the off stump, plenty of room. Neat little depth to complete the over number 8. 93 runs on the board. The Mighty Cricket Club looking strong. Already plenty of boundaries. 6 sixers and 7 fours. Take a look at it. 4 boundaries on the onside and 2 boundaries on the offside. This is combined. Left-right combination in the middle, like I mentioned. Never easy for any bowler to settle. Make things worse for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. I think winning the toss, they've clearly made a mistake. Wicket looks good, and these two batters looks very, very dangerous. 11.63. Spraying down the leg side, another wide. This is not a moment for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy to lose their discipline, even though these talented, aggressive batters going after them, they cannot forget the basics. Stay disciplined is the name of the game for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. If they fail to do, if they assist by bowling wides and no balls, they will be in trouble, huge trouble already. We are still in the 9th over. Akila Vihanga, good comeback. Much better. Just a single. I think at this stage, if they can keep these two batters for just giving them singles, that too can create some sort of pressure inside their mind, and they will eventually go for a rash shot. That at least the way this bowling team, these young set of players in the middle should be looking at. Never easy. Because this batting combination, very, very talented, very, very sound with their techniques. Another single, wide long arm region. Right now, Akila Vihinga not too worried about conceding singles. In his second over, in his third over, in fact, 25 runs given away. 91 runs partnership, just 9 runs shy of 100 partnership, goes over mid-wicket region. Yes, huge 6. This man Ramesh Paris goes to the 50. First 50 runs of the day. Ramesh Paris just taken him 29 deliveries. Outstanding. I think if you've been joining with this live telecast, there are 5 matches worked off prior to this, 6 matches in fact, and this is the best display of batting by any teams. Goes to the sweeper cover region and pick up another single. Expensive over. 10 runs off, 11 runs. I beg your pardon. Ramesh moves to 51. 104 runs on the board, 9 overs just about to be completed. Akila Vihanga, another expensive over. He was settling into good lines and lengths, and straight away this man decided to infuse some pressure. Act of aggression working well, and picking up a 6 and a single. This time goes towards short square leg region for a single to complete over number 9. 104 for 1, Mighty Cricket Academy. Two batters taking some rings. They weren't under any pressure right throughout these innings. And Raddoluwa Cricket Academy failed to do anything to build pressure. Take a look at the run rate, 11.67. This is huge. These youngsters must be wondering what to do. Whatever they did try so far haven't worked. This man Anjana, he looks like an experienced bowler. Much better down the ground. Single easily taken. 11 more overs required. If they continues to maintain the same run rate, they should be looking at something around 220. We will probably able to bring you the projected scores. 106 for the loss of 1 wicket. Power play 2 in operation. Anjana Fernando. Very poor, very poor. Last thing they can afford is providing extras. Even without conceding too many extras, these two batters now, one closing in to his 50. One already went past his 50. Ramesh Paris 51 and Ramidul Akmal just 4 runs away from it. 47 of 25 deliveries. Finds the sweeper cover. Only a single, nothing more than that, and Anjana Fernando. I think they will have to stack fielders to one side and bowl according to it. Right now they've set a field for a bowler who's spreading the ball down the leg side as well as away outside the off stump, which is not ideal. Another big shot. 6 more runs, just like that. This is all too easy. Fuller delivery and Ravindu Lakmal goes past 50. Second 50 of the day, and what a way to bring it. Lovely striking. Ravindu Lakmal, 53 of just 26 deliveries. 5 boundaries and 3 huge sixes. Strike rate 196.3. Ominous signs once again. This time goes to a deep point region, only be a single. Sweeper cover comes around and picks it. Now since they haven't got any options left, what they will have to do is ball outside the off stump, Fuller, and get 3 fielders in the deep. But right now they have deployed 2 fielders in the deep on the onside, 2 fielders in the deep on the offside. Much better. Goes to deep third man region for another single. Anjana Fernando in his third over given away 30 runs, 11.8 run rate, going up once again. They will have to find a solution. They will have to stop the stand of runs. This is much better down the ground. A good fielding effort and another boundary. For a moment thought deep fielder done a fantastic job of stopping that and not being able to do, and poor piece of fielding. 10 overs done, 120 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Looks like another change in bowling coming up. 10 overs done, 120 runs on the board. Ominous signs, 12 runs per over. Looks like Raddoluwa Cricket Academy got themselves a left arm bowler in action. Go straight. Fielder comes around and 2 batters out. They are not too keen on picking up this 2 runs. Just look at the previous over. Single wide, single 6, single and a boundary. Heruna Mihindukula is the new bowler, left arm orthodox. Finds the gap. 4 more runs, poor piece of bowling. Flighted, Fuller, and this man, Ravindu Lakmal. He's not gonna miss on opportunities like that. Picking up another boundary, 125 runs on the board already. Looks like it seems Mighty Cricket Club on their way for a record score. So far, right throughout the tournament, we haven't seen teams going past 2 runs, and today, Mighty Cricket Academy in a superb position, just 75 runs short. I get the feeling that they will probably go past 240 runs, and that will be a monumental task for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy if they are to chase that score down. Current partnership. Just take a look, 120 runs, outstanding. Mighty Cricket Academy already made a statement that they are here to win the championship. Another 6. Boundaries galore. Sixers. Reigning sixers here at Panagoda. Ramesh Piris goes past 60 runs now, just 34 deliveries. Raddoluwa 63 of 30. This is all too easy. This man, Heruna Mehindukula, given away a juicy full toss, and this form, this rhythm and this mood, Ramesh Piris, he's not gonna miss out. Once again, a little bit of a drizzle and bright sunshine at the same time. This time finds the field and takes it. Much needed wicket, Ramesh Piris. This will no doubt provide some sort of a relief for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, but this man, Ramesh Piris, outstanding batting. 60 runs of just 35 deliveries. Heruna Mehindukula, despite conceding 12 runs in 5 deliveries, picked up a wicket and a much needed one. Mighty Cricket Academy, 132 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 11 overs.
ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඔබේ පාසලේ ඔබේ ආයතනයේ ක්‍රීඩා කටයුතු සිදු කිරීම සඳහා නේසි පහසුකම් සහිත ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණයක් තවම හමු වුණේ නැතිද? එසේනම් මේ අවස්ථාව ඔබ සඳහාමයි. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ විශාලතම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය ජූලි මාස 3 වෙනිදා සිට කෝටිකාවත්තේදී ඔබ වෙනුවෙන් විවෘතයි. ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, නෙට්බෝල්, බැඩ්මින්ටන් ක්‍රීඩා සඳහා නවීන පහසුකම් වලින් සමන්විත මෙම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය වෙන් කරවා ගැනීමට දැන්ම අමතන්න. 0119 Berms Indoor Sports.
Now Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, having picked up the wicket of dangerous man Ramesh, should be looking at the possibilities of slipping in few economical overs. 11 overs done, still run rate 12 runs per over. They just cannot let this happen. If they do let this happen, which means they will let Mighty Cricket Academy to go past 240 runs, which will be a monumental task, a very tough task for them to chase. Very young, inexperienced side. Looks like there's another bowling change coming up for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Right arm leg spinner coming into the attack. Flighted delivery and goes through sweeper cover region, and the fielder in the deep had no chance of cutting that one off. 4 more runs. He just lost a wicket, but they're not gonna lose the momentum. If it is theirs to be hit, they will go for it. And the 67 runs of just 31 deliveries. Now run rate going past 12 runs per over. This time much better, still finds the gap. They just managed to drag that one from going past the boundary line. 11.1 overs done. Anjana Fernando, the new bowler. In fact, Anjana Fernando completed his over. Right arm leg spinner in operation for the first time. We'll bring you the name of that man in a moment. Over number 12 in progress. 138 runs on the board. Sadaru Fernando. Oh no. This is all too easy for Ramidul Lakmal, I beg your pardon. 69 runs on the board. Just 32 deliveries. This is very, very adventurous Ramidul Lakmal. He looks like a batter to watch out. 142 runs on the board. Sadaru Fernando under huge pressure. Already 10 runs taken off his 3 deliveries. This time, little quicker, little flatter. Ideal way to go, a dot ball after some time. Dot balls are far and fewer in between. We get bright sunshine and a little bit of a drizzle at the same time. And Anjana Fernando went for 45 runs inside his. This time, once again, pretty easy. A full toss, juicy full toss. Adventurous, aggressive right-hander Ramidul Lakmal just slammed that one over mid-wicket region for another boundary. 146 runs on the board. This is the most expensive over so far. 5 deliveries, went for 14 runs. This time played straight. Bowler just been able to stop that one. A dot ball to finish the over number 12. 146 for 2. It'll be much better for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy if they can deploy 3 fielders on the offside of the pitch and bowling Yorker length outside the off stump, but right now they've been struggling to do that. Spreading all over, and adventurous right-hander Ramidul needing no invitation, already gone past his 50. He looks good for even bigger one. 12 overs done, 8 more overs remaining. Left arm spinner Hiruna Daminda into his second over. A Yorker length delivery. I get a feeling this man tries to flight the ball too much. As the ball flighted, these aggressive right-handers coming underneath the ball and hitting the ball wherever they need. They know where all the gaps are. Two deep fielders on the onside and 2 deep fielders on the offside. Catch, but fells in no man's land. Lucky break for the newcomer. Ushan Anushka get off the mark with that a dangerous single. 146 runs on the board, 147 to be exact. This is much better, but this time they've adjusted the field and got the fielder front of the square. Down on the boundary at sweeper cover. I think instead of deploying 2 deep fielders on either side, they should do well by covering the boundaries up by placing 3 fielders on the boundary, ideally 1 down at the sweeper cover region, 1 down at the. That in fact completes the over number 13. 149 for 2. Mighty Cricket Academy. Now Sandaru Fernando starting off a new over, right arm leg spinner. Flighted and invited for the newcomer Ushan Anushka. Still settling down. Played that one straight to backward point region for no runs. Dot balls are very welcomed by Raddoluwa Cricket Academy under huge pressure. This time a quicker delivery. Will somebody get under that one? Unfortunately not. That one went in the air for a long time. 3 fielders converging, but none of them born to get under that one with a real intent. A single being taken, opportunity not taken. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy looking down the barrel already. 150 runs on the board. Sandaru Fernando in his second over. Already proven expensive 15 runs. This is much better. Played across the line. Finds a fielder. Still, since this man can bowl outside the off stump with his leg spinners, 3 deep fielders would be the way to go. Raddoluwa once again coming down the track with the hope of going over the infield, hopefully to clear the boundary. He looks a very dangerous batsman who's capable of striking ball very hard. This time the wicket is taken. Badly needed wicket, and Sandaru Fernando provides it. Leg spinners usually very good at picking up wickets, and they should definitely help them to stem the flow of runs. Already 150 for 2 and some respite, some consolation. Dangerous Raddoluwa out for 78. 10 boundaries and 3 huge sixes. Strike rate 200 runs per 100 deliveries. Outstanding.
Berms cricket පුහුණු පාසල වන අප සමග මාස 4ක් වැනි කෙටි කාලයක් තුල සමාජිකයන් 200ක් සම්බන්ධ වූයේ අප තුල ඇති විශිෂ්ටත්වය සහ අප භාවිතා කරන නවීන තාක්ෂණය නිසාමයි. 1-to-1 coaching, video analyze වැනි නවීන ක්‍රිකට් පුහුණු තාක්ෂණික ක්‍රම උපයෝගී කරගනිමින් පුහුණු වීම සිදු කර විශිෂ්ට ක්‍රීඩකයෙකු වීමට ඔබත් අදම Berms cricket පුහුණු පාසල සමග සම්බන්ධ වන්න. Blasters, Juniors, Seniors, Ladies කාණ්ඩ යටතේ පුහුණු වීම සිදු කරනු ලබන අතර අප පුහුණු පාසලේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට ජාත්‍යන්තර මට්ටමේ තරඟ, දෙස් විදෙස් ක්‍රීඩා සංචාර, ජාතික මට්ටමේ ක්‍රීඩකයන් මෙහෙයවන සම්මන්ත්‍රණ, ක්‍රීඩා සඳහා මානසිකත්වය සකසා ගැනීමේ වැඩමුළු, ක්‍රීඩක ඇගයීම් ඇතුළු වටිනා අවස්ථා රැසක්. ජාත්‍යන්තර මට්ටමේ සුදුසුකම් සැපිරූ පුහුණුකරුවන් සහ කළමනාකාරීත්වයක් සතු Berms cricket පුහුණු පාසල සමග ඔබත් ආතම සම්බන්ධ වන්න.
Once again, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy will have to deal with that headache of adjusting the field and bowlers adjusting their lines. Never easy. They should use this opportunity to step in a few economical overs, but this time we'll have to wait a little while for the umpire signal. Leg by. That completes the over number 14, and a good one. Wicket taken, 151 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. Six more overs left. Now having picked up 3 wickets, Two dangerous men back in the hut. This should be ideal opportunity for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy to walk back into these games. Still too little, too late. Already huge damage is done. Powerful drive towards wide long on region for a single. Left-hander. Ravindu Sandeep. Now he's get off the mark. Ushan Anushka taken him 7 deliveries ideally. If Raddoluwa Cricket Academy can keep this man on strike for a little longer, they could probably keep this score under 200 runs, but very difficult, very, very difficult. Just about 5 overs remaining, and surely with 7 wickets in hand, these batters from Mighty Cricket Academy will go after the bowlers during the last few overs. That's a formality. Misses the outside edge, a good one. Left arm spinner, Hiruna. Hiruna Daminda as well as Sandaru Fernando. After the dismissal of Ravindu and Ramesh, definitely eased their pressure off. Looks little more confidence, little less pressure. Always help them, feeling good about them. Picked up a wicket, and now they will be trying their best to keep this score under 200 runs. 154 for the loss of 3 wickets. Almost a full toss and finds the gap. Field. The who was at the long off region comes around and keeping it down for just a single, and that completes the over number 15. 154 for 3. .155 runs on the board. Still got 5 more overs remaining, and this man, young leg spinner, much better delivery, a big heave, a catch, safely taken, another wickets down, and excellent start for the over number 16th for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Slowly but steadily they are walking back into this game. This man, from the moment he came up, trying to maintain the same level of fluency, but not being able to do that, and as a result losing his wicket. 155 for 4. Now all of a sudden, Mighty Cricket Club lost 4 wickets, 3 wickets within a space of very little time, and Anjana Fernando, he looks confident, picked up 2 wickets. Leg spinners always does provide that extra bit. Wicket takers by trade, and we all know leg spinners dominating the international scene, the likes of Rashid Khan. This time he goes over extra cover region for another boundary. What a way to start off the innings. Just came in, So the ball hits its over extra cover region for another boundary. This is outstanding stuff for Mighty Cricket Club. Looks like they are very, very certain of going past 200 runs. New batsman, Eranga Prabhat. Looks like a very dangerous right-hander. It's a better delivery, a quicker one. Pushed it gently and placed it towards, and very poor piece of fielding that was hit straight at the fielder in the deep, but he was rather slow catching up. 161 runs on the board, still 16th over in operation. Mighty Cricket Academy certain of going past 200 runs for the first time in this tournament. Much better delivery, good comeback. This man Anjana Fernando keeps the same length. He will do well to keep this aggressive looking right-hander under control. A little bit of control. This time playing across the line, misses it altogether. After conceding a boundary, good back-to-back deliveries. Run rate still above 10. Ravindra Sandeepa, who's on 2, and this man Eranga Prabhat, who came in and picked up a boundary down the leg side and flicked away nicely for a single. They had the opportunity of coming back for the second and completes the over number 16, 161 for 4, Mighty Cricket Academy. Now taking a look at the scorecard for Mighty Cricket Academy, 162 for 4. Ravindra Sandeepa not out on 2 and Eranga Prabhat not out on 7. Chief scorers for Mighty Cricket Academy, obviously Ramesh Peris, 60 runs of just 36 deliveries, and Ramidul Akmal, 78 of just 40 deliveries. That partnership pretty much taken the game away from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. They did fairly well after ending that partnership. Still in a real danger of conceding more than 200 runs. Another boundary taken as we speak. Always puts the bowlers under huge pressure whenever they pick a boundary of the first delivery. Mighty Cricket Academy picking up boundaries on a regular basis now. Still over 3 overs remaining. Now Heruna pitches it up. This should be another catch. Oh, lethargic effort in the field. Ball went in the air for a long while, but the fielder at mid-off region had no intention of getting under that one, and could have been a serious opportunity. I mentioned the fielder was not at long origin. Now how about that one? Into the netting. Another huge 6. This left-hander, he looks a dangerous batter. Ravindra Sandeepa. 173 runs on the board. Sandeepa moves to 8. Another one, surely. No doubt about that. Once again hitting the protective netting to prevent the ball from going to the pond nearby. 179 runs on the board. Surely Mighty Cricket Academy will go past 200 runs now. Still only 21 runs to be taken. Wide delivery, man under huge pressure. Heruna Mehindukula pitching that one outside the off stump. He's got 2 more deliveries to go. Towards cow corner, only a single. Fielder inside the circle, preventing that one, and 180 runs on the board. Hiruna Mehedukula, proven expensive, got another delivery to complete his spell. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy definitely made a mistake, having won the toss, deciding to bowl first against this very, very strong fielding wasn't up to the mark, very poor. That one almost rolled onto the boundary line, and 17 overs done, 191 runs on the board for Mighty Cricket Academy. Take a look at the wagon wheel, 11 sixes and 12 boundaries, neck and neck. Both sides of the wicket being peppered as a result of the bowlers from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy bowling both sides of the wicket, not sticking by bowling outside the off stump. This is the pond we are talking about. Adjoining the ground, protective netting is placed, and this left-hander hitting that netting twice in a row. Another big heave towards wide long on region, this time only a single. 17 deliveries left. What will be the total? Mighty Cricket Academy will walk off. Anjana Fernando taken 2 wickets in his 4th over. His partner at the other end went for a plenty in his last over, so he'll be eyeing to be economical as possible. Hiruna Duminder went for 40 runs in his 4 overs. This is much better shot outside the off stump, and unfortunately got through the gap. There was no fielder in the deep. This is exactly what I was mentioning. They should be having 3 fielders down at the boundary. Deep point, sweeper cover and long off, and ball outside the off stump as much as possible. Had they deployed that technique, that fielding placing, would have benefited from it. This time glide that one, not gonna go all the way for a boundary, just be a single. Both the batters very keen on take strike. Still 3 more deliveries left, 89 runs in fact. Current partnership 34 runs and run rate 10.80. Tough task. It will be a tough task for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy to go past this score. This is huge. Flatter, quicker, further it goes. 195 runs on the board, still in the 18th over. As predicted, huge score on the cards. Anjana Fernando, like his partner, proven expensive, got 2 more deliveries to go. This man, Ravindu Sandeepa, just 10 deliveries, already picked up 22 runs. This time miscued, fielder comes under, drops it. Very poor fielding, clear opportunity, and these mistakes, this all adds up. Young, inexperienced, understandable, but catching technique there from the fielder. Something to work on, something to think about for the coaches. Anjana Fernando provided almost a catch, but fielder wasn't too keen on coming under that one and completes the over number 18. 196 for 4. Now, as predicted and expected, 200 runs will be on the card, 200 plus runs in fact. 12 deliveries left, and both the batters Ranga Prabhat and Ramedu Sandeepa looking to go big. The field well spread out. Short pitch delivery outside the off stump at this moment. Ideal way to go. Would have been even better if he can get a fielder down at the boundary. This time outside the off stump, another wide. Very disappointing bowling effort. It's all part of the learning curve. This time edges it. Will it go all the way? Just managing to keep it inside the boundary line, and 3 runs easily taken. This set of youngsters from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, their heads gone down, body language isn't great. This can happen. This is inevitable. They got under pressure now. Gone past 200 runs. As predicted, as expected. Ramedu Sandeepa was on 23. Now looking to extend the score little further. Much better delivery and gently push for a single. Nothing more than that. For a moment thought stylish left-hander shaping up for another big one. Current partnership 47 runs, must have came in very quick time. Outside the off stump, and fielder comes around and managing to keep it down for a single. Now both the batters little too greedy on getting on strike. Nehane Kanayaka, the new bowler, under the circumstances, done a fantastic job. 4 deliveries for just 6 runs. This is the penultimate over, 19th over. This time 2 gone over mid-wicket region, only a single. So he's got 1 more delivery to complete his first over. So far has been good. Haven't conceded a boundary. It's just 7 runs, which is ideal. This is the 19th. 1 more over coming up. A full toss finds the fielder. A dot ball, rare dot ball to complete the 19th. 204 for 4. We haven't seen a team gone past 200 runs, and this is the first time Mighty Cricket Academy and clearly put their hands up and made a statement saying that we are here to win and it will be very, very tough to beat them. Looks like a very, very strong side. Oh, what a delivery on no ball. This is the second time we see. Very unfortunate. Youngster coming back into the attack. Gets in a good delivery. I think the coaching staff, the team management of Radduluwa Cricket Academy will watch this game and work seriously hard on improving the run-up, the rhythm, the steppings of these youngsters. All we can see is very hard work ahead left for Chalana Pereira. This time goes over cover. Excellent piece of fielding on that occasion, keeping it down for just a single. 205 for 4 now. Just 5 more deliveries left. This is all part of the learning curve. They shouldn't be too dejected. Yes, they haven't been proficient in the field. Yes, the bowlers haven't been finding the mark. This time finds the fielder, just a single. One-handed pickup, one-handed knock-on in fact. So 2 deliveries in fact done. Conceded just 3 runs. Can he keep this over down for under 10 runs? 2 or 7 for 7. Run rate 10.71. This will be very, very tough for young Raddoluwa Cricket Academy outfit. This time goes over and just like that, huge 6. Chalana Pereira for a moment thought that one going towards the fielder. In fact, going over the boundary line for another huge 6. 2-1-3 runs on the board and just 4 wickets down. Mighty Cricket Academy, mighty impressive. Current partnership 58 runs unbroken. 3 more deliveries left. Now the left-handed Ramindu Sandeep goes over once again for another. This time the catch is taken. Fielder, moment ago, dropped a simple chance. This time, however, get under that one really nicely and taken what could have been a simple chance anyway. Now Ramindu Sandeep goes back for 32. Just utilized 16 deliveries, 2 more deliveries left. Mighty Cricket Academy, mighty impressive. 2-1-3 for 5. Here comes the penultimate delivery and spank that one over mid-wicket region for another huge 6. Man just walked in and goes over the boundary. This is excellent stuff. Ramindu Sandeep just got out. New batsman Roshan Fernando just came in. All took him. It's just a single delivery to go over the boundary line. No sighters required. This one goes down the ground. Fielder comes under that one. Just a single. Nothing more than that. So agonizing efforts comes to an end for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Made a mistake of winning the toss and putting this mighty impressive Mighty Cricket Academy team into bat and conceding 220 runs inside 20 overs. Run rate 11 runs per over. This is going to be a huge task if they are to go past 220 runs. Taking a look at the scorecard, Eranga Prabhat not out on 25 and Roshan Fernando just 2 deliveries, 6 and a single. All made possible by Ramesh Peris and Ramindu Lakmal after losing wicket earlier on. Put up a huge partnership. Peris 60, Lakmal 78 and Ramindu Sandeep 32 of 17. Eranga Prabhat not out on 25 and Roshan Fernando. Useful contribution, 9 extras, 220. A mammoth task. Chalana Pereira 2 for 44. Expensive Vishwa Bashita. 2 overs 23. Very expensive. Akila Vihanga 3 overs for 34. Once again very expensive. All the bowlers are in general. Anjana Fernando 2 for 36 in his 4 overs. Hiruna Mehindukula 1 for 40. Shashin Anjana none for 35 in 3 overs and Nehan Ekanayaka, the most economical bowler, just 7 runs. 9 extras, 220. Couple of big 6 hit to that fence and we will go in for a break and join you with the beginning of the second innings of this game.
Berms ක්‍රිකට් පුහුණු පාසල වන අප සමග මාස 4ක් වැනි කෙටි කාලයක් තුල සමාජිකයන් 200ක් සම්බන්ධ වූයේ අප තුල ඇති විශිෂ්ටත්වය සහ අප භාවිතා කරන නවීන තාක්ෂණය නිසාමයි. 1-to-1 coaching, video analyze වැනි නවීන ක්‍රිකට් පුහුණු තාක්ෂණික ක්‍රම උපයෝගී කරගනිමින් පුහුණු වීම සිදු කර විශිෂ්ට ක්‍රීඩකයෙකු වීමට ඔබත් අදම Berms ක්‍රිකට් පුහුණු පාසල සමග සම්බන්ධ වන්න. Blasters, Juniors, Seniors, Ladies කාණ්ඩ යටතේ පුහුණුවීම් සිදු කරනු ලබන අතර අප පුහුණු පාසලේ ක්‍රීඩකයන්ට ජාත්‍යන්තර මට්ටමේ තරඟ, දෙස් විදෙස් ක්‍රීඩා සංචාර, ජාතික මට්ටමේ ක්‍රීඩකයන් මෙහෙයවන සම්මන්ත්‍රණ, ක්‍රීඩා සඳහා මානසිකත්වය සකසා ගැනීමේ වැඩමුළු, ක්‍රීඩක ඇගයීම් ඇතුළු වටිනා අවස්ථා රැසක්. ජාත්‍යන්තර මට්ටමේ සුදුසුකම් සැපිරූ පුහුණුකරුවන් සහ කළමනාකාරීත්වයක් සතු බර්ම්ස් ක්‍රිකට් පුහුණු පාසල සමග ඔබත් ආතම සම්බන්ධ වන්න.
Welcome back to Army Grounds Panagoda. We had the resumption of the game between Mighty Cricket Academy and Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Mightily impressive performance with the bat from Mighty Cricket Academy. 220 runs inside 20 overs, and this is incidentally the highest total by a team in this tournament so far. And the Mighty Cricket Academy looks good for even more. To me, the firm favourites to win the title. They start things off with a bowl. Udayanga Jayakodi, 17-year-old right-handed batsman, he got his work cut out. They are chasing a huge total of 220 runs. It is understandable these young-looking Raddoluwa Cricket Academy outfit, inexperience. They missed out on few tricks. Their bowling wasn't up to the mark. Few catches being dropped, and Ramidul Akmal to start off things for Mighty Cricket Academy. This man batted outstandingly well. Scored all his runs in a double quick time. If I'm not mistaken, his strike rate 200 runs per 100 balls, 200%. Udayanga Jayakodi and Akila Vihanga, two openers for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. A little bit of a outswinger, moved away, not too much of bounce, very busy action. Nice rhythmic approach into the stumps. Good all-rounder, this man. Ramidul Akmal. Very, very aggressive with the bat. This time off the back foot. Gentle push. Cover fielder does the fielding for no run. We can clearly see this outfit from Mighty Cricket Academy. Well seasoned unit. Kamida Pires and Ramidul Akmal built up a huge partnership for the second wicket. This man Ramidul Akmal, 78 runs off 40 balls, 10 boundaries and 3 sixes. 195 is his strike rate. Now his confidence obviously very high, and this should rub into his bowling performances. This young outfit will find it challenging, and these are the challenges will make up cricketers, and these are the opportunities you should relish. Not too many players getting these sort of opportunities so young. This time bottom half of the bat, no timing whatsoever. Ramidul Akmal started off with the bat really well, and so with the ball. So far 5 deliveries, no runs, required run rate 11.53. This will be very, very tough. This will be like climbing Mount Everest for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Fishing outside the off stump, a maiden to start things off for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. None for none. When you bat well, that confidence spur into your bowling performance. That was the case for Raddoluwa. Start things off on a right foot, outstanding over a maiden. Straight away, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy starting off under pressure, and now they are even more under pressure. Purely due to the fact they are chasing a total of 220 runs inside 114 deliveries. This is very, very tough. Someone will have to do something exceptionally good for them to have a realistic chance. Now the second over in progress. Raddoluwa, his first over went for no run, and Sadun Sumedha starting things off with a ball in his first over. Straight away finding the right lines and lengths. This outfit from Mighty Cricket Academy looks like a well-seasoned bunch of cricketers. Very exciting, very talented obviously, and they are the real contenders, the favorites in this tournament. I can't see they'll face any problems to moving into semi-final rounds. Outside the off stump once again, swing and a miss. Sadun Sumedha, none for none. Three-dot balls so far. So Sadun Sumedha, like Raddoluwa, starting things off on the right foot. Jayanga Jayakodis 6 deliveries faced for no run, and Akila Vihanga so far 3 deliveries for no runs. Played in the air and almost an outstanding catch, but popped out at the end. Sadun Sumedha unfortunate. For a moment he thought he picked up a wicket, but fielder down at the deep point region coming forward. Good effort nevertheless. A little bit of instructions from the skipper, Sadun Sumedha. Not striving for too much of pace. Gentle medium, nothing more than that. Looking for a big heave, nowhere near it. Made a hash of it. Now, as you can already see, required run rate 12.17. Still too early to say that Raddoluwa Cricket Academy in with no chance of chasing down this total. Once again misses the stumps by an inch. Completes the over number 2. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy still yet to get off the mark. mentioned the fact about there are still plenty of games to be worked off. Taking a look at the points table, Upcount Cricket Club played only 3 matches so far, and Colombo Lions played only 1 game. Rampage United Cricket Club played only single game, and the Berms Sixers played just a single game, which means they will have to play a couple of games to complete the first round. And in Group A, Colombo Youngsters played 2, Mighty Cricket Club playing their second game, and Raddoluwa playing their second game. Berms Stars in fact, I beg your pardon, completed 2 games. They too got 1 more games to play, which means plenty of exciting action still in store. 2 teams from the top of the draw will walk into the semi-finals, narrowly missing the outside half. The Raddoluwa yet to concede a single, been very aggressive with his bat. I mentioned just a moment ago, 10 boundaries and 3 huge sixes. Very aggressive inherit. Now he's showing off his capabilities with the ball. So far, managed to do an outstanding job. For the first time, he finds the middle of the bat and still couldn't get it through. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy yet to get off the mark. 3rd over in progress, 4 deliveries done. Udayanga Jayakodi and Akila Vihanga. Little bit of a struggle for both the right-handers out there in the middle. These 2 seamers for Mighty Cricket Club. Very, very impressive. This time, however, gets it down to deep mid-wicket region for a couple. Finally, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy is off the mark. Taken them 16 deliveries to be precise. In fact, 17 deliveries, 2 deliveries and 2 overs and 5 deliveries. Not the best start, especially while you're chasing 221 runs. A bumper to complete the over number 3. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy struggling, 2 for none. This tournament organized and conducted by Berms Cricket Academy, one of the leading cricket academies in the country, who recently done a stellar job building up their own indoor stadium, extending the facilities for young and old to excel in sport. A bumper this time finds the body under a little bit of discomfort, the young right-handers. It has been a struggle, to be honest, for this man, Akila Vihanga. Haven't been able to find the middle of the bat, and this man, Sadun Sumedha, not making things easier. Looks like another bowler who got serious skills with the ball. 4th over in operation. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy still reeling at just 2 runs. This time, pressure releasing shot, and the bowler Sadun Sumedha gets under it very, very easily. Neat piece of cricket from Sadun Sumedha, picks up the first wicket for Mighty Cricket Academy, and Raddoluwa Cricket Academy losing their first wicket and looking down the barrel already. 1 down for 2.
ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඔබේ පාසලේ ඔබේ ආයතනයේ ක්‍රීඩා කටයුතු සිදු කිරීම සඳහා නේසි පහසුකම් සහිත ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණයක් තවම හමු වුණේ නැතිද? එසේනම් මේ අවස්ථාව ඔබ සඳහාමයි. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ විශාලතම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය ජූනි මාස 3 වෙනිදා සිට කෝටිකාවත්තේදී ඔබ වෙනුවෙන් විවෘතයි. ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, නෙට්බෝල්, බැඩ්මින්ටන් ක්‍රීඩා සඳහා නවීන පහසුකම් වලින් සමන්විත මෙම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය වෙන් කරවා ගැනීමට දැන්ම අමතන්න. 011919 Berms Indoor Sports.
Raddoluwa Cricket Academy got serious lessons to learn. They will have to work really hard on their game right outside the off stump and extra. I'm sure the management and the coaching staff of Raddoluwa Cricket Academy team will realizing the importance of identifying their weaknesses and try their best to eradicate them, providing right instructions and facilities. Once again striving for too much of swing after picking up the wicket. This man straying down the offside far too much for strange reasons, because they are under no pressure. Huge scoreboard, 220 runs, already picked up a wicket, and can't see any intent from these youngsters. Much better delivery this time, an in-swinger. This man quite clearly got both the deliveries, in-swinger as well as out-swinger, gentle medium. Gentle medium bowlers are generally capable of getting a little bit of lateral movement in the air. Sumedha on that previous occasion got a little bit of in-swing, really nice to see. Similar delivery, exaggerated in-swing, straight to the pads. Sadun Sumedha, successful bowler so far for Mighty Cricket Academy. Mighty impressive Mighty Cricket Academy, the favourites for me. We'll wait and see what will be on offer when they turn up for their next set of games. This time goes towards deep mid-wicket region. Enough legs to go all the way. First boundary of the game for Radduluwa Cricket Academy. They are needing plenty of boundaries. In fact, boundary per over. Just about to finish the fourth over. Only 8 runs on the board. Sadun Sumedha conceding the first boundary, striving for another in-swinger this time. Anjana Fernando was ready and got his hands through the line of the ball. Much better, but finds the fielder. This is outstanding. Sadun Sumedha not afraid of pitching the ball fuller, and Anjana Fernando obliges. Another wicket gone down. Radduluwa Cricket Academy reeling down, 2 down for 8 at the end of 4th over. Thus, these cricketers from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy are very, very young. The positives, therefore, they derive from this game is that finding what sort of challenges on offer. Sooner they identify their weaknesses and working on it, better it is for them. Starting off young, always better. This man looks like someone who got decent techniques. Faced 12 deliveries for his 2 runs. Vishwa Bashita, the new batsman, got in. Raddoluwa who gives nothing away. Starting off his 3rd over. Run rate 1.92. There's no point of looking at the required run rate because current run rate snail paced. They will have to move like a bullet train instead of a snail. Raddoluwa providing nothing away, like I mentioned earlier. Last wicket Anjana Fernando for 4. Hopefully, the next time this tournament is organized by Berms Cricket Academy, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy will come up strong, will identify their mistakes and work on it. Another dot ball, Raddoluwa, very, very good all-rounder. We saw what he is capable with the bat, and I seriously think this man must have played some serious cricket to a renowned club team. Very skillful, very smart as well. So this level of cricket, he find it very, very easy. Take a look at the required run rate, 13.74. It's not gonna happen. Time goes towards mid-wicket region for another boundary. That was very well played, very well timed. We were praising Lakmal for his bowling, this time little shorter. And young man Jayakodi, I mentioned, man with decent techniques, been patient all the while, now picking up his first boundary. 12 runs on the board for the loss of 2 wickets. Raddoluwa conceding his first boundary. 3rd over in progress, 13.63 is the required run rate, and target is 221. Almost impossible, and this time he gets it through the offside. Pick one down the leg side and pick another boundary through covers region. This is very, very pleasing to see to the young Jayakodi. He must have realized that their task is not gonna come any easier. The field is pretty much inside the 30-yard circle, so he finding it easier to pick up boundaries. This time a bumper to complete the over number 5. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy 16 for 2. Once again, here's the scorecard for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Nothing much. Udayanga Jayakodi, 10 out of 18 deliveries. Akila Bihanga out for none, and Anjana Fernando out for 4. At this stage, just take a look. Mighty Cricket Academy was 63 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. This is the stage where Ramesh and Ramidu got together and took the game away from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, who won the toss and deciding to bowl first. This time another wide by Sumedha. Mighty Cricket Academy under no pressure whatsoever. They knew when they put up a score above 220, their task of winning this game becomes very, very easy. And to contribute into that, this young outfit from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy looks like they don't have the kind of resources they need to go past this total. Kind of weaponry yet to be seen. Still only 2 wickets down. You might be able to see a batter down the order who can match the batting efforts of Mighty Cricket Academy. This time a nice shot finds the field at covers region for dot ball. Mighty Cricket Academy lost only 5 wickets, so we haven't seen their bottom order. Should be very good. Fuller delivery onto the pads. I'm getting a feeling that Raddoluwa Cricket Academy batters very keen on batting out the remaining overs rather than going after the total. In many ways, better than nothing. They don't want to be missing out on a chance of facing a quality bowling attack like Mighty Cricket Academy. So far 2 bowlers in action, both of them capable of swinging the ball, sticking to their basics. And bowlers from Mighty Cricket Academy doing a fine job and eventually provides an opportunity for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy bowlers to look at them and learn. They've got a deep mid-wicket fielder. Couple of boundaries being picked up through that region. Prompted the skipper from Mighty Cricket Academy to deploy the field deep in the mid-wicket region. Vishra Bashita, who's on 1, taken him 5 deliveries and required run rate 14.33. At the moment, there's no point of looking at it because the current run rate from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy isn't great at all. All but one-sided game. It is very disappointing to see Raddoluwa Cricket Academy not fighting for this game. First session early in the morning, we had a very close game. Goes down to the wire. Colombo Youngster Cricket Club batting first, scoring 125 runs. Wasn't good enough, but did a fine job with the ball and with the field, winning it and moving on to the next round hopefully. This is straighter, almost a catch, just about a couple of meters short. Oh, he was very, very fortunate on 2 counts. First, the catch not reaching the field at mid-on region. Second, the wicket-keeper not being able to pick up the ball. Ravidu onto his 4th over. A little bit of way Understandably, light goes down with a thick cloud cover over. Little bit of a drizzle and oh, what a catch! One-handed effort. Short of a length stuff, and this man tries to go over long off fielder, only managing to lift that one into the hands of fielder at cover region at the edge of the boundary, backpedaling and caught it nicely. Another wicket down. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy in deep trouble. Disappointingly, we haven't seen so far from the required firepower from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. This one going past the outside edge once again, Ravindu. Both the bowlers who opened up the spell for Mighty Cricket Academy picked up a wicket, Ravindu as well as Sumedha. Two very good bowlers. Right now, as we speak, chances of Mighty Cricket Academy winning this tournament is very, very high, but still too early to call. This time once again goes past the outside edge. This is outstanding bowling, slipped in the process. Hopefully, haven't done any damage. It is vital for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy batters to utilize 20 overs and bat it out. Otherwise, they should feel they missed out on an opportunity of facing a quality bowling attack and working hard on their batting. Some sort of a moral victory for this young set of boys from Raddoluwa. Outside edge, straight to the near, yet so far completes the over number 6 and now 7 overs done, having lost 3 wickets, still only 22 runs. Run rate isn't great. I think if they play smart, these youngsters, they know their limitations, they know their capabilities. Now we can see left arm leg spinner coming into the attack. Left arm leg spin bowlers, always a difficult proposition for any batsman. Shehara Madhushan, in fact. Well pitched up, nicely start off straight away on a good length. This is very, very important for leg spin bowlers. Once again now, outstanding. We haven't seen too much of turn from this man yet. Still only 2 deliveries. Much better a slider or a googly. Inside edge, fortunate. Could have easily dragged that one onto the stumps. Now, as you can see on your screen, persisting rain. They're just 7 overs in. Umpires still unmoved. Hits it down the ground for a single, left-hander. Lions and Fernando. I think it will be a moral victory for this young outfit from Raddoluwa if they can go past 125 runs at least. Another wide down the left side. Ball understandably slippery. We had a moment ago, slightly heavy drizzle, not to affect the play. Umpires been very smart. So far they've identified the patterns of rain. Comes in, goes off very quickly. This time immediately tucked that one down the leg side for another single. A wide, in fact. For a moment thought he took his pad on the way. I think the team management as well as the coaches of Mighty Cricket Academy mightily pleased. This time the googly goes past the outside edge, completes the over number 8. Now we can see another bowling change from the far ender. Straight away, driven down the ground, finds the field at mid-off region for no run. Shahara Madhushan had a decent over. Roshan Fernando, short pitch delivery and first 6 of the innings for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy off the bat of Vishwa Bashita. I beg your pardon, Chamadita Jayakodi, who's on 11. Saw the opportunity, spanked that one over deep square leg region for another huge 6. This must be very satisfactory feeling for the young right-hander. This one goes outside the off stump, nowhere near the outside edge. This time Roshan Fernando for a moment thought he found the outside edge, but clearly missing it, and wicketkeeper too didn't manage to pouch that one. Young right-hander Jayakodi. Roshan Fernando. Not very keen on, yes. Fortunately, going down the leg side, it seems. Umpire unmoved. Ninth over in progress, till 33 runs on the board and dot ball to complete the over number 9. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy 33 for 3. I think Raddoluwa Cricket Academy would do smart to bat out the remaining 11 overs. Whatever the score they get, they'll get it. And this will be used as a good batting practice. Can't think beyond that by the way things moving on. Run rate isn't great. They clearly haven't got the firepower required to challenge Mighty Cricket Academy. Had they batted first, winning the toss, this would have been much easier for them. So they are the one who put a score on the board, and they'll do their best to prevent it. And if so, Mighty Cricket Academy to went above the total quite quickly. That will make them feel little better about themselves, but now little bit of a mental scar on them. This mightily impressive Mighty Cricket Academy posted a huge score to 20 runs, and these youngsters, they should do well to learn from this. His man Shehara Madhushan so far right on target. Plays across the line and finds the fielder, and he drops it. This is a poor piece of fielding from the experienced man who's fielding at deep squalid region. Shehara Madhushan for a moment thought he picked up the man, but unfortunately, trusted fielder drops it down. Fuller delivery, straight driven. Shehara done the fielding, no run. Plenty of dot balls, contrasting to Mighty Cricket Academy's innings. This time, stylish left-hander Vishwa Bashita picking up a single. 35 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. We are in the 10th over, just completed it. So at the end of the 10th over, 36 for the loss of 3 wickets. Mighty Cricket Academy got all the facets covered to become the champions of this tournament. This time Roshan Fernando, flatter delivery, gentle push, single was available, but miscommunication between two batters. just not earning them a single. These are the little things you will be learning as you move on. The intention of putting up an academy and getting youngsters to train under them is to get their process of transitioning into big time cricket, be it school cricket or domestic club cricket. So this will be a very important, very vital learning curve for the youngsters from Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Once again off the back foot, neatly dabbed that one for a single. They got little under 10 overs to face. 36 runs on the board. I think they'll do smart just to bet out the overs, get whatever score on offer, because this bowling outfit from a Mighty Cricket Academy mighty strong. They got two very good seam bowlers to start off the proceedings, and these two spinners, right arm leg spinner and left arm spinner, very very important type of bowlers, will eventually get the right-handers in trouble. And these two bowlers, Roshan Fernando as well as Shehara Madhushan, doing a fine job. It is expected from them towards when they are moving towards tougher games, semi-finals and finals, and these are the kind of players that will stand up for them. And Rishabh Basita, who's on 4, taken in 4 deliveries, and Lavanjana Dhinendra, who's on 10, taken in 18 deliveries, and just a moment ago he scored a 6 over. 11 overs done, 38 for 3. By the looks of it, the set of instructions from the coaches of Raddoluwa Cricket Academy is to these two batters to stay there in the middle and occupy the crease as long as possible. Just under 8 overs remaining. No chance of going past the total. No chance of going past 100 runs. Still is, but having a look at the way these two have operating, seldom these two batters will go past 100 runs. Shehara Madhushan, operating from the pavilion end, done a fantastic job so far, conceding just 9 runs, and Roshan Fernando, 2 overs for just 8 runs. Just the type of bowlers you need it to be successful in limited overs cricket. This time finds the backward point fielder, another single. Mighty Cricket Academy under no trouble whatsoever. Very relaxed body language. They know they have wrapped up this game, got the game inside the bag. Well pitched up and picking up a single. Fielder advancing for a moment. I thought he will get the throwing in, but little knock on, not made it possible. Slack fielding effort nevertheless. Run rate just under 3.6, which makes it very very difficult for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy to go above 100 runs. This time caught and ball. This is outstanding from Shehara Madhushan. I just mentioned this man operating really cleverly. This time pitched up and a right-hander went on for a booming drive, only managing to find the bowler, and he did a fantastic job. He's not gonna drop that one, and 4th wicket down for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Taken a long while for batsman Chatura to walk in. He probably wasn't ready with his gear on. Shehara Fernando done a fantastic job. This is the job of leg spinners, picking up wickets, not afraid of fighting the delivery, tossing it up, extracting bit of turn. This pitch obviously providing some assistance for the spinners right from the first innings of the day. Now Shehara Fernando in his third over, only conceding 11 runs and 12 overs completed, 43 for 4.
ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඔබේ පාසලේ ඔබේ ආයතනයේ ක්‍රීඩා කටයුතු සිදු කිරීම සඳහා නේසි පහසුකම් සහිත ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණයක් තවම හමු වුණේ නැතිද? එසේනම් මේ අවස්ථාව ඔබ සඳහාමයි. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ විශාලතම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය ජූනි මාස 3 වෙනිදා සිට කෝටිකාවත්තේදී ඔබ වෙනුවෙන් විවෘතයි. ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, නෙට්බෝල්, බැඩ්මින්ටන් ක්‍රීඩා සඳහා නවීන පහසුකම් වලින් සමන්විත මෙම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය වෙන් කරවා ගැනීමට දැන්ම අමතන්න. 0111
Roshan Fernando starting off his third over so far. Haven't been able to pick up a wicket but provided much needed support for his partner at the other end. Shehara Madhushan just picked up a wicket. 43 for 4 at the moment. And this is just a formality for Mighty Cricket Academy. Mighty impressive right throughout the game. Starting off with a bat, outstanding, aggressive intent, and with the ball. Didn't give away anything and clean bowled. Right hander playing all around it. Chatura Kavishan wasn't playing for the turn and he didn't cover the line either. As a result, his thumbs are disturbed and he is now working back dejectedly. 5 down for 43.
ඔබේ ක්‍රීඩා සමාජයේ ඔබේ පාසලේ ඔබේ ආයතනයේ ක්‍රීඩා කටයුතු සිදු කිරීම සඳහා නේසි පහසුකම් සහිත ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණයක් තවම හමු වුණේ නැතිද? එසේනම් මේ අවස්ථාව ඔබ සඳහාමයි. ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ විශාලතම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය ජූනි මාස 3 වෙනිදා සිට කෝටිකාවත්තේදී ඔබ වෙනුවෙන් විවෘතයි. ක්‍රිකට්, ෆුට්බෝල්, නෙට්බෝල්, බැඩ්මින්ටන් ක්‍රීඩා සඳහා නවීන පහසුකම් වලින් සමන්විත මෙම ගෘහස්ත ක්‍රීඩාංගණය වෙන් කරවා ගැනීමට දැන්ම අමතන්න. 0111 21 19 650 075 081 Berms Indoor Sports.
Just a little bit of a drizzle as we speak. We had that right throughout the day. There has been a couple of interruptions due to rain. But rain wasn't persistent enough to disturb the play during the second game. Now both the spinners for Mighty Cricket Academy picked up a wicket. Roshan Fernando as well as Shehara Madhushan. By the looks of it, it's gonna be a struggle for them to bat out the remaining overs. Little under 7 runs, 7 overs to be precise. Roshan Fernando bowling very good lines and length, not trying to do anything extravagant, not trying out too many variations, sticking to same line and same length again and again has been his formula. Just 44 runs on the board. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy not gonna be pleased with their efforts with the bat either. Just a while ago I mentioned about the fact if they can manage to bat out these remaining overs, getting something close to 100, but that's not gonna happen. 13 overs done, 45 for 5. Seven more overs left in the innings. Shara Madhushan and gets it over the extra cover fielder for a single, living dangerously. Vishwabhashita, the man on strike, who's on 6, and Hiruna Daminda, who bowled fairly well, and this is his opportunity to get some match practice with the bat. Little drizzle. We had that right throughout the day. I mentioned that as we speak. And nothing to disturb the play. Now Shehara once again comes in, going past the outside edge. What's good about this man is consistently hitting the right lines and length. Not afraid of tossing the ball up. That's another good quality from a right arm leg spinner. Right arm leg spinners are wicket takers by nature. Good fielding effort, but that one went underneath the extra cover fielder for another single. 46 runs on the board. This time pitched in line with a leg stump, a googly. Left-hander smartly get underneath the ball. And faster delivery to complete the over number 14. A maiden. I beg your pardon, a run being taken, 47 for 5. Looks like it's well within their capability of batting out the remaining 6 overs for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. This time, wicketkeeper misses it. 2 extra runs. In fact, that one came off the bat, it seems. No signal from the umpire, which means 2 runs to Hiruna Mehidukula, who's on 2. At this stage, take a look at where Mighty Cricket Academy were. 151 runs for the loss of 3 wickets, and this time played that one towards mid-wicket region for another couple, easily taken. 15th over in progress. Equation impossible. 35 balls, 170 runs to get. Not enough firepower clearly in the bank for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Struggling. 51 for 5. They'll do better. They'll do good to bat out the remaining overs. 34 deliveries to be precise. This time off the back foot. Gentle push for a single. Roshan Fernando in his 4th over, conceding just 15 runs. Required run rates 30.73. No point of looking at it. It's not gonna happen. We are only looking at whether Raddoluwa Cricket Academy will be able to bat out the remaining overs. These spinners not making things easier. Another single being taken and backing up from the field at short mid-wicket region wasn't up to the mark. Luckily, they got another field at a short square leg region. As a result, no extra run being given. Vishabashita, who's on 8, taken him 19 deliveries, and Hirunami Hidukula, who's on 7, just 8 deliveries. There are some positives to be taken for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Most of them got good techniques, solid base to work on. The bowlers, they should be mindful of not bowling no balls. There are a few areas, quite a few areas in fact, the coaching staff of Raddoluwa Cricket Academy to work on. Dot ball to complete the over number 15th. Cricket Academy from Raddoluwa 53 for 5. Once again, having a look at the Raddoluwa Cricket Academy scorecard. Vishabhash is the not out on 8. Highest score for Raddoluwa. Siranjiva 12 of 21. No contributions of substance. 10 extras. That's considerable. I'm sure these batters will be able to bat out the remaining 30 deliveries, and that'll be an experience itself for them. These are very, very good experienced cricketers. We can see in our bowling change for Mighty Cricket Academy. Right arm off spinner comes in and straight away slipping one down the leg side wide. Aranga Prabhat in his first over. Once again pitched that one outside the leg stump, little bit of turn. This man Vishabhashita tapped that one for a single. One thing is for certain, this young outfit from Radduluwa will have to work very, very hard on their basics and game awareness. It's good that this is a game. This is a sort of game that will give them that lesson required to which level they will have to take their game up. Aranga Prabhat down the leg side, flicked that one for another single, easily taken. Right now things moving at a snail pace, batters just ambling across, only singles and twos to be taken. No real attempt of picking off boundaries. Just under 4 overs remaining. This time outside the off stump, gets it down to point region and a run out. Unfortunate. We were just mentioning about the fact there are a lot of things to be learned, and they will have to learn a serious lesson from these mistakes. Needless run out, and another man walking back to the pavilion dejectedly. 56 for 6. Now 27 more deliveries left, 165 runs to be taken. Current partnership. In fact, the wicket went off. This is a new pair, Chalana Pereira, the new batsman who's on north. And Iranga Prabhat starting things off on a right foot. Just gave away 3 runs. This time slanting across the batsman, left-hander. Not being able to come under that one. There was a clear scoring opportunity. At least a single, not taken. Chalana Pereira, right arm off spin. Pretty regulation stuff. Not turning the ball too much. Pretty much darting in his deliveries. This time going across the line and finds the fielder. Almost another run out. Luckily, there was no miscommunication on that occasion and completes the over number 16th. 56 for 6. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Yeah, once again having a look at the bowling efforts of Mighty Cricket Club. Ramindul Akmal 1 for 11, Sandun Sumedha 2 for 11. 2 seam bowlers started off really well. Madhushan 1 for 14, the leg spinner, and Roshan Fernando 1 for 16. Iranga Prabhat just completed his first over for just 3 runs. 4 more overs left. Looks like we got another bowler coming in from the far end. At this stage, Mighty Cricket Club 162 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. Clear disparity, clear mismatch between these two teams. One well-seasoned, outstanding lot. The other amateurish young set of players. Yeah, only hope that they will get better next time around. Mehuranga, Deshan Mehuranga, another off-spin bowler. This time a Bosch that goes over mid-wicket region for another single. Take a look at the run rate, 3.61, never enough. Right at the beginning of Raddoluwa Cricket Academy's innings are mentioned. If they can go past 125 inside 20 overs, that will be a very big morale boost for them. But they haven't got enough firepower, and in the middle of that, they lost far too many wickets in the middle. So never made it easy. 59 for the loss of 6 wickets now. Goes over mid-wicket region, and there was no fielder down at the boundary, still managing to paddle back and prevented that one from going into the boundary line, and 2 runs taken by Chalana Pereira. Starting off his account, required run rate 46.29. There's no point of looking at it anymore. Just 20 more deliveries left. 160 runs to get. That won't happen. We'll see, at least these youngsters will bat off the remaining overs. A full toss pulled away towards deep mid-wicket region for another single. Deshan Mehuranga in his first over so far conceding 5 runs. This time a flatter delivery and finds the slip fielder. Another wicket goes down. Deshan Mehuranga strikes. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy 7 down for 62 runs. Vishwa Bashita so far batted well for 27 deliveries. Got to work back dejectedly. Prabhat picking up another wicket. We knew Raddoluwa Cricket Academy not in possession the type of artillery to go after Mighty Cricket Academy, and another wicket down. Playing across the line, silly mistake. 8 down for 62. This is not good. Chalana Pereira playing across the line, straighter delivery. Very, very poor. Clear mismatch. One worm heading up, one worm moving flat. Clear disparity in terms of quality between two teams. 8 down for 62. They are still struggling to bat out the remaining 7 deliveries, and Eranga Prabhat picking up another wicket. So we are in the middle of 18th over. Eranga Prabhat, successful bowler. Very gentle stuff. Not trying anything fancy, just darting in his deliveries and picking up wickets. This is straighter once again. New batsman Shashin Anjana played that one straight. So the coaching staff for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy hoping these two batters will remain there till the completion of their innings. Kept down, but Shashin Anjana luckily not making any contact. 3 run rate, just over 3 runs. Not promising. Misses it out once more outside the off stump. Eranga Prabhat ideally suited for this format, limited overs cricket. These type of spin bowlers gets it into the gap in the air, living dangerously. A single nevertheless for Shashin Anjana. Eranga Prabhat, the successful bowler, pretty much a part-timer. It'll be interesting to see he will be brought into the attack against the tougher sides. Nehan Ekanayaka, who's on strike now, let that one go, completes the over number 18, 63 for 8. Here's the wagon wheel, just 3 boundaries and a solitary 6. Left-hander got it over mid-wicket region and very few singles. Reflects of the score, 63 for 8. 18 overs done. They are still in danger of bundle out inside 20 overs, which will be a very, very disappointing scenario if it happens. This time a flatter delivery misses the outside edge at this stage. Mighty Cricket Academy was 197 for the loss of 4 wickets. Deshan Mehiranga picked up a wicket. Another successful bowler. Pretty much bowling darts. Not turning the ball too much, and still been able to pick up a wicket. This time playing across the line, and umpire had no hesitation. That was straighter and fuller. Another wicket goes down, and 9 down for 63. "68 runs for the lost, 69 runs in fact, 9 down. This is the final over. Vidana Patirana, another left arm spinner, comes in off the back foot, neatly defended. They are determined to play out the remaining deliveries, 4 of them. Nehane Kanayaka, who's on 4, and Shihan Ubayanga, who's on 2, 9 down. This time, once again, misses the outside edge. Toshara Vidara Patinara. This time off the back foot. No turn. Pretty much a dart. And 2 more deliveries left to complete their innings. Raddoluwa Cricket Academy not gonna be very pleased. Disappointing effort, and goes in the air. They're coming back for the second. Better throw would have had him in trouble. This is to conclude the game number 2. Berms Trophy Cricket Tournament 2023. This time finds the mid-wicket fielder, a little bit of a knock-on, but still only a single. 71 runs it ends. At the end of 20 overs, Raddoluwa Cricket Academy only managing 72 runs for the loss of 9 wickets. A huge win, 149 runs to be exact. Very, very one-sided game. There was only one team in this game, batting or bowling or fielding. This outfit for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy, very young. I'm pretty sure most of them still school boys, and we've seen their ages. Some of them still 17, some of them still 16. So they got a future ahead of them, but they will have to work really, really hard on their game. This is the scorecard for Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. Jayakodi 11 of 25, Vihanga none, Anjana Fernando 4, Vishwa Bashita 10, Lanjana 12, and Chatur Kavishan 1, Hirusha Mihindukula 8, Chalana Pereira 3, Shashin Anjana 1, and 2 batters not out, Nehan Ekanaik on 7, and disappointing effort, no doubt, for the coaches and the team management. Bowling for impressive Mighty Cricket Club. Ramidul Akmal 1 for 11. Sadun Sumed 2 for 11. Shehara Madhushan bowled well for 1 for 14. And Roshan Fernando 1 for 16. Eranga Prabhat 1 for 4. Deshan Mihiranga 2 for 11. And Tushara Vidana Patirana none for 4. Just a walk in the park for the seasoned outfit from Mighty Cricket Academy. They are the clear favourites, there's no doubt about it, and it will be remaining to see the rest of the team is up for it. And this is the match summary. Berms Cricket Trophy 2023 Mighty Cricket Club having invited the bat. Impressive score 220, the highest score of the tournament so far. Ramidul Akmal 78 of 40 deliveries, Ramesh Peiris 60 of 36 deliveries, Ramidu Sandeepa 32 of 17, well better than Chalana Pereira 2 for 44, Anjana Fernando 2 for 36, Hiruna Mihindukula 1 for 40 were the pick of the bowlers for my Raddoluwa Cricket Academy. In fact, Leanjana Siranji 12 of 21, Jayakodi 11 of 25, and Vishwa Bashita 10 of 27, Sadun Sumeda 2 for 11, and Deshan Mihiranga 2 for 11, Ramidul Lakmal 1 for 11. Mighty impressive bowling figures for Mighty Cricket Academy, and Raddoluwa Cricket Academy losing the game by a huge margin to conclude the game number 2. And like I said, this is the Berms Trophy, Cricket Trophy, game number 7 just ended, and we take this opportunity to thank everyone who joined us on this coverage and those who are provided these opportunities to play this magnificent game here at Panagoda Cricket Grounds. And we'll take this opportunity to say goodbye to all the cricket lovers and joining you with some live cricket action soon. Goodbye.